as a club, even with a big investment like we did in a data team and an innovation team, playing with video or understanding how video works requires a completely different set of tools. And it was something from the beginning that I don't think the club needed to invest, because you are basically creating your own company inside the club without the benefit in the first few years of actually being able to produce anything. By discussing with the video analysts, what we came up with the idea was, okay, we have, let's say, two different data providers. What we can do is an automated way to create XMLs for sports code from the data. And we were doing that. We were quite advanced. And then you guys, MyGamePlan appeared in the markets, and Augusto said, look, I don't think we should be developing this. We should be looking at this, because the way that these guys approach the video is through an LLM, you can immediately get the video as a reply. So when we saw the platform, we realized even if we attempted something similar, we would never be able to catch up. So from the first thing is like, we didn't want to touch video because there is an extra cost associated with it with the developers, but the cost that is invisible, which is maintaining the video database, not only for the SPL, but all the other leagues. By discussing with you guys and from the price point and how advanced you were, it was a no-brainer. You guys are using AI as your core. We are moving into that direction. And the fact that we can just jump between our analytics and one video platform instead of 3 or 4, that's already streamlines everybody's work. The video analysts can embed those insights into your platform, embed the game identity or the Qadsiah identity in the platform, and then get the replies immediately from video. So for example, in preseason, we were talking about how the team struggles, not struggles, how the team faces low blocks quite often in the Saudi Pro League. So what were the mechanisms that we could use to solve that? And Augusto basically in one day implemented the insights from that presentation in MyGamePlan. And now we have 8 bullet points, which were discussed in that meeting, that are not only tracked by data, but are tracked by video. And I think that correlation of like, we are speaking the same language with the video platform, it's something that's, number one, we couldn't really do. And the second thing is that you did it brilliantly. So it was a no-brainer for us, like, this is a parallel work. How they ask questions and the type of answers you get. So in the past, maybe the coaching staff would ask a couple of things on the post-match or a pre-match, and maybe it will take 1-2 days to reply, and then maybe you'd have 1 or 2 days to adapt to that. When they realize that the answer comes the same day after a couple of hours and they can still act on the training session, it means that the expectation and the way they will work with the analysts and the data will be much more interactive. It's not a ask, wait, reply. It's almost like ask, reply, or even preempt before the meeting, tell to the coaches, let them act. So we could do this with data already because it was really quickly to, like, the data is live. Now we're doing that with the video, especially you can even do it during the meeting because how you interact with the video with MyGamePlan. So I think it's not that you will have to change the way they think, but the expectation and the way they will get answers will change, and it will make their work much easier. This decision execution, we did it for scouting, but what we are trying to do now is creating a pre-match and a post-match based on decision and execution. And that, yes, then we can, I wouldn't say we can put the code on MyGamePlan, but we can tag the actions based on this. So then Augusto will have decision execution. We'll just say, look, this player, this mental state, this game off. Then Augusto can just like prove within 10 clips of like, yeah, look at these easy passes that were all like easy decision, really bad execution. So you start having these types of conversations. And then for the player, that's the next level. You're talking about coaches, but then there is the next level of like, how could we share this with players? And now MyGamePlan allows that. So like if we are talking about a player, about an individual plan, then you can just say, look, these are the things that we have been seeing. We will improve them. And our coaching staff believe that everything is coachable to a certain degree.